Welcome back to a special Hornback Raid UIM video on the new Gauntlet Changes. I knew they were coming and I was excited for this to come to the game because I wanted to fully recharge my crystal armor and finish the remaining combat achievements at that point. I'm going to show you the changes and also show people who want to get into Gauntlet for the first time some of the crucial ropes too. I've always felt that the standard prep taking longer than the actual boss fight was a bad game design, so I'm very happy Jagex has done a lot to change that. Let's visit the red prison and see what exactly they did. Each shard granting 100 charges. Crystal top and bottom each can hold up to 20,000 charges, so 5,500 on the top. I need 5,000 on the bottom, so that is a good amount of crystal shards actually that I would need to get, I guess, to get the full. Just run a few gauntlets, get the 100 shards now, and finish the CAs too while we're at it. I don't have too many left though. I already did most of it when I first did gauntlets. Good changes here, like stackable resources. Oh my god, stackable resources. Like, look at this. Stack. Yes. Oh yeah, as you can see, there's a demi boss there, but that's a bit RNG. But I think the corners, right? Let's see here. Oh, okay, so it's not the corners. I was mistaken. It's basically guaranteed here, 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 and here. And then like the central rooms on the side still have a chance to spawn the bosses normally. Yeah, it's just the shards. The only thing that auto loots is the shards. Oh, there it is, guys. We found the tree. That's all I need, right? It's nice. I don't have to drop anything anymore. Before you had to drop a bunch of shit, which was really annoying to have to do, so it's nice that I don't have to. There we go. Tier 1 prepping, just like that, you know. I already made everything. These small guys is now guaranteed to drop a weapon frame on the first one. Oh my god, look at that. So good, so freaking good, man. All right, let's see if I can make something already. Can I make the staff already? Okay, I can make the basic for free. We'll just kill all these guys over here, you know. I do like to get a tier 2 usually before I start going out killing the demis and all that, mainly just because it's pretty easy to get enough shards at the start. All right, I do like the staff just because it does the max hits regardless of your mage level, unlike the bow. All right, we're gonna go for a tier 2 prep, right? Just because a lot of people learning this will probably want to go with the tier 2 prep. All right, well, we found enough of everything now for our tier 2, so just gotta get that one more cheeky one. But holy shit, look at our shards though. It's insane. So let's see what this is like. All right, so once you have pretty much all you need, right, what you can do is just drop this, like the pickaxe and all that shit. Just make sure you have enough. If not, it's okay. You can always get them in the home base, infinite basically. So we made some of the dust for our prayer pots, so we can just drop this. You can make more, right? So you can like make the combo food version if you want. But yeah, I already have an extra weapon frame, so I don't need to pick that one up. Oh, nice. This is perfect. We can now do bow and staff, which is the perfect learner setup. Especially nowadays, right? If you do the Titans, which you probably should have the prayers from Titans done. Using Hallie is definitely a lot more challenging than bow and staff when you're learning because of the drag effect, which can get you killed a lot more often. So definitely do bow and staff to start. When you start getting decent at the boss, as in you're not dying all the time, incorporating the Hallie is not bad because then you can prep a bit faster, right? You don't need to be as picky. But until then, definitely pace yourself with like what you're trying to learn, because I think the most important thing is learning how to survive when you're starting off. But there should be a food right next to the boss though. There's like a room that is adjacent to the boss that's like guaranteed to have fish. So there we go, we found it. Wait, why do I have this? I don't need this. Oops, I accidentally killed a bear, I guess. But it's okay, it's not really a waste because sometimes your third boss could be a bear. So if you kill 3 demis, you're guaranteed to get all 3 of the specific weapons. Let's make the armor now, guys. So boom, boom, boom. For some reason, there's always that weird delay. But there we go, armor's made, and we still have 2 minutes, so we're pretty comfy. For learners, I'd say at least 16 food if you have extra time. You might not have extra time, but ideally, you're not going to be doing tier 2 forever, right? This is just like, you know, until you get comfy with the boss. So the biggest tip is before you go into the boss, just make sure the boss is not in the middle, because that makes moving around really difficult when the floors are hot and they start like getting crazier and crazier towards the end. Having the boss closer to like the wall, the corner especially, lets you move around a lot easier. Just to be clear, guys, these changes did not make the boss like mechanically easier or the stats got easier or anything. So the fight itself is still pretty much the same thing. Except with the prep though, you will be able to consistently get the armor you're looking for, the weapons you're looking for, and of course just have like pretty much as close to a full inventory as possible. So that directly helps with the boss fight, survival wise. When it comes to dealing with the whatchamacallit, the tornadoes, I usually like to stand around here, right? This is kind of like pretty much unanimous. If you're melee, I kind of like to be in the middle if possible, but obviously not. Holy shit. Damn, son. But yeah, a lot of the times though, you can't be in the middle because of the lava. So usually here is pretty safe because the NATOs do not spawn in those areas. So, but yeah, learning how to dodge NATOs is definitely not something you can just learn by watching a guide. You just have to like practice. It's like riding a bike. So a lot of people, they might tell you like, oh, eat food while you're running around, but honestly, I don't recommend it. So I definitely recommend when you're just chilling, like right now, right? I'm chilling. Like, gee, just get back to full. Honestly, helps a lot. So that way you have time to focus on dodging the NATOs, right? Without any other distractions, right? You don't have to worry about your HP being super low because it shouldn't be. Right? And then you can lock in on the NATO dodging and you're good. So as you can see, the NATOs do not spawn on those like central tiles. Yeah, see, this part is a bit tricky. This part is definitely tricky when it does something like this and the boss is kind of like somewhat in the middle. You're gonna have to really want to learn your L's, right? Learning how to do L's like this. Like if I click this, my character will do an L. But yeah, NATOs are converging and yeah, they should be closing on each other. Yeah, so now they're kind of like in one spot, so makes it easier to dodge. There we go. See, we had a lot of food left. Tier 2 is, you know, that safe. I'm gonna do the regular gauntlet CAs. All right, I am warmed up. Let's do the tier 3 full armor regular gauntlet run. All right, so for tier 3, we're gonna need 13 of each of the 3 materials. So that's a lot. That is a lot. I would have to basically look for 5 of each of them. Super nice, super nice. So now we just do this and make the tier 3. Oh wait, I'm missing one. Oh, I'm trolling. Ah, there we go, guys. Sorry, I don't remember the amounts for perfected. I rarely ever do that shit. All right, we're gonna do the Wolf Puncher CA as well, which is just no more than 1 perfected weapon. So we're gonna do the 5-1 tactic, I guess, or if I remember to. Okay, there we go. There we go. Switch into range, bait it into switching back to prey range so I can mage it again. All right, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even cook food, but it didn't even matter. One more hit. So don't troll. There we go, guys. All right, we should have done 2, I think. 2. There we go. Wolf Puncher, Crystalline Armor. And then I think the only 2 left is basically just the speed time. So basically don't even make armor. This is more about just resetting more than anything. The CA. No way. I had redemption at the end, but it didn't matter. Oh, okay. Yeah, we didn't get it. What was that? For 426. So what is the time for this? I know they lowered it a bit or made it a bit harder to accommodate. 3 minutes 45. Okay, so we're still 40 seconds away, so that needs more work. Yes, we got the dragon, guys. All right, here we go. Nice. Okay, let's just try 2 tier 3s, honestly, so that way I don't have to do the 5-1. I am a bit too rusty, you know, to do the 5-1 consistently. Hell yeah, see? Now it's easier redemption. What? Oh, I can max 13. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this regular speed time is actually harder than the corrupted version. So we're getting the hardest one out of the way. Oh, I'm hitting like a truck though. This is a really good DPS right now. Dang. Okay, we are still 30 seconds. So I think the main thing is our prep. We need to get into the boss room by 8 minutes. Ooh, that was such a good kill, guys. Dang. Okay, we're definitely getting there, guys. I would have made it. I actually messed up. I left my second weapon frame behind. So if I didn't leave it behind and wasted like 10 seconds going back and forth, I would have done it already. Dang, we fumbled it. We fumbled it. So yeah, you can't do 2 tier 3s. It's not that hard. As long as you get 2 tier 3s by 8 minutes and you're on the inside the boss by like 8 minutes. Like, it's more than good enough. So there's a few approaches to doing the speed time, and the one I'm doing, I would just call it the 2 tier 3 ones. So that way you don't have to do the 5 to 1, and it just makes doing stuff like redemption a bit easier. So the main thing you gotta do is you just rush to the back and scan the middle 3 rooms in the back, and hopefully there's 2 demi bosses. It can basically be any of the tier 2 weapons. Ideally you want to have a staff or a bow, you know, if you're not comfortable with melee, but it doesn't matter, just any of them. And the goal is to make the tier 3 weapons and get like 4 food and 1 or 2 potions by basically the 8-minute timer, like ready to go inside the boss. If you can do that and you get like a sub 2-minute boss kill, then it's done. So it's pretty important that like the first room that you go to has like a mob so you can kill it for the weapon frame, because I do like to make like a tier 2 staff just so I can kill the 2 demi bosses a lot quicker. If you can't find any of those, like the demi boss or like a quick weapon, just reset. It's not worth going all the way to do the boss. All right, this is incredibly good. We're gonna be able to get in there super duper fast. As you can see, we have 840 and we are basically gonna make our stuff now. Okay, good. No, not good. Zeros. Okay, I hit a max at least on one of them. Dang, so many zeros. Okay, 4236 though, at least. Dang it, I don't have, unfortunately. No. Ah, dang it. No. Fucking me up right now. Me, bro. Oh, we got him. Maybe. Hey, we got it. Let's go. Ooh, that was a really fast kill, guys. 149. So that's like 10-15 seconds faster than usual. Yeah, the prep time is what really saved us though the most. All right, so we're gonna do the corrupted gauntlet one. Almost the same exact strategy, but you probably want to get yourself tier 1 though. So for the corrupted gauntlet GM time, there's of course a few ways to do it. There's the 5 to 1 strat, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you guys honestly an easier strat. It's just the 2 tier 3 weapon strat. So it's mostly the same as what I talked about in the regular gauntlet speed time section, but basically I go in and I try to rush the back of the room as fast as possible. Check the central 3 rooms in the back and hope that there's 2 demi bosses. Ideally if there's a dragon, perfect. Okay, nice. This is really good. On our first try, we got dragon and bear, so. And besides that, ideally want to find some regular mobs in the first 3 rooms so you can kill it and quickly get a weapon frame so you can make a tier 2 staff. That's my default usually. So that way I can kill the demi bosses quicker. And of course, you want to find 1 rock, tree, and cotton so that you can make tier 1. That should give you enough shards to make the armor and like 2 tier 3 weapons. Ideally, you just get yourself like 6 food or something like that, 1 or 2 potions, and that's about it. So for the cutoff time to reset, I would say if you don't make it to the boss by around like 4:45 to 5-minute mark, you probably just want to reset and try again, because it's pretty much not gonna happen. It's very unlikely. Let's get in. All right, we came in this time even earlier than before. I got it. I got the kill, so let's see. Hey, we got it done. 2 tries. As I was saying, the corrupted time is way easier. Holy shit. Dang, that's crazy, guys. So the GM time is 6:05 now. and we did it on 5:23. So I was over 40 seconds faster in the CG one, whereas the regular one I was like 20 seconds faster. So one more gauntlet run. Oh wait, no, I'm done. Okay, so we're gonna loot this and we should have enough shards now. Perfect. Okay, that was actually insane timing, guys. We did all the CAs and we also pretty much maxed out all our charges, right? 20,000. Yeah, pretty much 20,000. So yeah, that was nice. Definitely recommend doing CG now. If you really hated the prep part, like, oh my god, it is so nice. The prep part is amazing right now.